Siamo fatti di...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Pistons in Detroit. This Detroit group has been getting things done. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but
from suburban Detroit, we proudly bring you the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. The Detroit Pistons come into this one after the win against the Heat in Miami. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them, wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Will Barton is out there with Moutier. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He's perfect from the line this time. On defense, the Nuggets coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
So here's Gallinari after the basket by Detroit. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And Farid kicks to Gallinari. Drops one in from the wing.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Denver on D. Up top, Curry. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Here is kicks to Drummond. Curry outside, and that one's good. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now here's Moutier, guarded by Curry. Feeds to Gallinari. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Drummond, high post. They double-team Curry. Back to Drummond, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Now here's Moutier, guarded closely. Gallinari dishes to Fareed. He had a nice open look right there.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Curry passes to Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Curry. Moutier with the basket.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Finished off the break. Moutier's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Curry. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his 2nd bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Moutier. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming. I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Detroit.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
On the wing, Jackson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Kenneth Fareed. The Pistons shooting their first free throws here tonight. Free throw good, Bargnani. Bargnani hits them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Moutier. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Gallinari. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. A pull-up. And that one's good. Curry's got 5.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Bargnani. Now here's Moutier. There's a screen. Gallinari wide open. And again, Denver no good.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have
patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move. Let's pass up a good shot.
Leading the league this year. Freak number 1.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
Battles through traffic and lays it in. Curry's got 7.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Moutier with the ball. Jackson on him. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Outside Curry. There's the triple. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. Moutier with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Moutier kicks to Laverne. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up is Detroit. The Pistons again in transition. Jackson, that's good.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Here's Barton, who's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
So it's Detroit now. Denver able to drain the three. Johnson kicks to Curry. Morris, left side. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Barton. The shot misses. Great tee that time from Curry. Pistons leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Releases. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And it's 9 points for Freak.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Let's find out what Doris Broadcast for.
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He went over the offensive plan, and that it hinges on running through Curry. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Jackson. Gary Harris making his last shot. Johnson dishes to Curry. Here's Morris. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night. Harris passes to Moutier. A reverse. And it's good on the way in.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Pistons leading by 4. Morris with the screen for Jackson.
Move the ball.
Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Curry kicks to Johnson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Moutier. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 9 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
The Nuggets trail by 6. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Kicks it to Nurkic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Jackson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. That's good.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
So it's Denver now. After the basket by Detroit. They set the pick. Here's Laverne. Rebounded by the Pistons. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too.
Here's Nurkic, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Morris a screen. Here's Curry with the three. No good. Some solid defense from Harris. Chandler against Johnson. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Moutier. Rebound, Detroit. Curry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Dishes it to Jackson. Passes it to Ilyasova. Curry kicks to Johnson. 3 seconds left. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night. The offense coming free. All right. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. A different look here for the Pistons. Marcus Morris is checked in for Bargnani. Johnson comes in for Tobias Harris. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Curry subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Curry in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Drummond in at center. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's been dominant over the last month. First in scoring, second in assists, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. They double team Curry. Johnson dishes to Drummond. Here's Curry. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
They set the screen. Now the pass to Laverne. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Second, Andre Drummond. Freak, third.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Drummond. He hits both from the stripe. Pistons leading by 10. Curry with it. He's got 9. Morris passes to Curry. And the shot is good. Curry's got 11 points.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Barton kicks to Sims. Over in the corner, Moutier. Pass to Laverne. Goes back up, and he hits the jump shot. 8 points for him.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
It's Curry with the drive. Expanding his range. And another 3 for Detroit. Here's Moutier. He has 6. Chandler outside. Here's Laverne, covered by Morris. And it's Laverne missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Ilyasova dishes to Morris. And there's the feed to Johnson. Over to the wing. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Now, here's Moutier. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in. Moutier's got 8 points.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I'll tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
Moutier kicks to Chandler. He feeds it to Sims. Puts up the baby hook. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Sims has got his first 2 points of the night. Pistons leading by 13. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He finished with 51 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. For him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
They set the pick. Here's Moutier. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Chandler outside. Sims inside, working on Ilyasova. The shot by Sims, no good. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. The shot misses. And that concludes the first.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. The Nuggets trail by 15. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Moutier out there with Will Barton. Inside, here's Farid. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Nuggets have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
That one is no good. Detroit leading by 14. Caldwell Pope kicks to Curry. On the wing, Harris. Fires from 14. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 8 points for Tobias Harris. He's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. There's the dish to Gallinari. Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good from Fareed. Fareed's got 9.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Drummond. And the layup is good. Drummond's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Jokic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Harris kicks to Curry. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Curry's got 22.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Feeds it to Gallinari. Fareed, a screen on Harris. Gallinari passes to Fareed. Misses from close range.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Harris. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Harris is checked in. The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. Freak is second.
What a percentage that is for him from 3-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
They set the pick. Moutier kicks to Fareed. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Fareed. He has 11 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. No good with the triple.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket. Here's a look at some stats for Caldwell Pope. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's around 14 points.
The Nuggets trail by 19. Barton dishes to Nurkic. Now Chandler. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Curry with it. Now Chandler defending. Jackson against Harris. Jackson passes to Curry. Here's Drummond, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Drummond's got 10 points in the game.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Screen by Nurkic. Back to Harris for the 3. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson outside. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Barton. Morris with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Detroit making a switch here. Meeks is checked in.
Jody Meeks.
Johnson against Chandler. He dishes it to Laverne. Hands the 12-footer. Laverne's got 12 points in the game.
Wilson Chandler.
Pistons leading by 22. Drummond sets the screen for Curry. Morris a screen. And Meeks kicks to Curry. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Knocked loose. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Meeks, good. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pistons?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a switcher also for Denver. Sims is checked in. Pistons have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And the basket by Harris.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And Meeks kicks to Ilyasova. Dishes to Curry. There's the screen. Puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 12 points in just a second.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Barton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Sims. Drilled it right as the clock hit. Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen,
and we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And, well, Detroit shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Curry, he's in at point guard. Ilyasova out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Bargnani, and it's Meeks in at the 2 spot. And Detroit has possession. To the right side. On the wing, Harris. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Harris has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Detroit.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Kicks to Barton. No good off the front iron.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Gallinari. The Nuggets with another miss.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And the basket by Harris.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Barton. He's guarded by Meeks. Meeks with the steal. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
To the wing on the left. Now, here is Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Good.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
For Detroit, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. On the wing, Harris. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And the Nuggets going the other way. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Samuel. It's hauled in by Harris. The Pistons shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Meeks dishes to Curry. No good from outside. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Passes to Sims. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking because I certainly have no idea.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Detroit. And a switcher also for Denver. Nurkic is checked in. They double-team Curry. Back to Bargnani. The kick out to Ilyasova. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Barton. He's guarded by Meeks. From the baseline. And it's good off the back rim and in.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Left side Curry. Cannot hit. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Moutier with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Gallinari, the open look. And there's the pass to Barton. Out to the right wing. Nurkic setting the pick for Gallinari. Tries yet again. And it's good on the way up. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to Bargnani. Outside Curry. He tries for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Strong work for him at the offensive and helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Gallinari. Here's the screen. Detroit with the rebound. Curry's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jody Meeks. The Nuggets also changing it up. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. And Harris subbed in for Barton. For Detroit, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Curry passes to Bargnani. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Some good play tonight for Bargnani. He has 12 points and also an assist.
The free throw drops for Bargnani. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here is Harris. Now the feed to Mudiay. And that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Johnson. Picked by Bargnani. The dish to Bullock. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's 11 points for Johnson.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Now here's Mudiay, guarded by Curry. Nurkic kicks to Mudiay. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Back to Johnson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's Curry outside, and another three for Detroit.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. He feeds it to Mudiay. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Curry with it. Now defended by Mudiay.
Sticking too much.
And Ilyasova kicks to Bullock. Pass to Curry. Shoots the three. Denver grabs the miss. Feeds it to Mudiay. Chandler outside. Nurkic a screen on Curry. Chandler dishes to Mudiay. Puts up a three. No good. The Pistons go the other way with it. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Chandler outside. He dishes it to Sims. Fires from the wing. And the shot is good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight will make it 58.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Curry. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Harris passes to Mudiay. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He took good advantage of that screen.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Johnson against Chandler. And Ilyasova kicks to Curry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Emmanuel Mudiay picks one up. Free throw good by Curry.
You want me to close my eyes on this one too?
And both free throws good for Curry. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dishes to Serafin. Harris kicks to Chandler. Pass to Serafin. Right block shot. The shot is off. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, his shooting percentage up there in the high 50s speaks to how smart his shot selection was. It was really an intelligent game he played, plain and simple. It's all about protecting each possession, and he set the example for them with his excellent decision-making.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Detroit Pistons. This Detroit group has been getting things done. Over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games have to be played. A lot can happen. That's out of your control. You just got to keep a strong mindset, work hard, and just hope for the best.
But this is where the postseason picture will start to get in focus, because right now we're trying to figure out who's going to be who and who's playing where, who's the matchups, and you come in with those.
It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Detroit Pistons. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. These are the games that challenge you. Guys, they will have their work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win.
Well, there's no place like home, Kevin. It's always nice to be in familiar surroundings around those that cheer for you, your family and friends. And home is home. There's no place like it.
Yeah, how about just sleeping in your own bed? You're not flying from city to city, getting in at 3 in the morning and after playing a tough game. So just a lot of advantages in terms of that familiarity when you are home.
Detroit on D. It's a 3-point game. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Pistons, Curry in at point guard. Bargnani is out there with Harris. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Knicks in New York.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
And, Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Here's Bazemore. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Now here's Korver. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. Got it from 16 feet.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Atlanta on D. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think, Greg, they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Here's Horford. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Kicks it to Bazemore. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Schroeder. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Pistons have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Curry kicks to Bargnani. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Inside, it's stolen by Harris. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. That's good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. Detroit with the rebound. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Schroeder. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. That's good. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Here is Korver. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And that one's good. Millsap.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Curry at...
That happened. Yeah. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Millsap, Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Curry kicks to Bargnani. It's stolen by Schroeder. The dish now to Horford. The pass to Schroeder. Horford with a screen on Curry. The three, and that one's good. Schroeder's got his third bucket of the night.
Now Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
It's Curry with the drive. The quick look, no good that time.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Picked by Horford. Back to Korver. Pass to Schroeder. He dishes it to Horford from 15 feet away, and Curry pulls it down. Pistons leading by 5. Feeds it to Harris. He kicks it to Drummond. Picked by Bargnani. Drummond dishes to Curry. And the shot falls short this time. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Horford. No good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Curry with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Millsap against Curry. From deep. There's the bucket. Good. Curry's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on a fast break this season. The Pistons.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kent Bazemore. Calderon comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Calderon. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Jackson. Drummond with a screen on Teague. Jackson kicks to Curry. He feeds it to Harris. To the inside. Outside for Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Millsap a screen on Jackson. Teague the pass to Millsap. Dishes it to Cephalosha. Millsap a screen. Cephalosha kicks to Horford.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Scotty's checked in for Atlanta, and that one's good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
T kicks to Horford. Cephalosha dishes to Calderon. Horford sets a screen for Calderon. The feed to Horford. Puts it up from 12. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. And that's now 6 points for Al Horford. Pistons leading by 6. Jackson passes to Curry. Passes it to Johnson. Rebound by the Hawks. Outside T. Scott kicks to Calderon. Horford against Drummond. 13 feet away. And Al Horford again. And now just a 4-point Piston lead. Jackson kicks to Johnson. Drummond dishes to Curry. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Teague, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
Calderon against Curry. And stolen by Scott. Oh, and here comes Calderon all alone. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And the basket by Curry.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Here's Teague following the basket by Freak. Teague, the pass to Horford, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And that's 10 points for Horford.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him? Take down some stats for Al Horford. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 24 points, 12 rebounds, and not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, you know, we've seen drivers think they see a crease in the defense and then go for it, and then he shuts the door on them right away.
The Hawks trail by 7. T kicks to Horford. Now here is Cephalosha. He's guarded by Johnson. Scott dishes to Cephalosha. 5 to shoot. Teague, the pass to Horford. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Horford's got 12 points in the game. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Morris with a screen on Teague. Jackson kicks to Curry. And he jams it with authority.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's Teague, and he banks in the layup.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's Detroit leading by 5. We'll get things started for the Hawks. Al Horford is checked in for Scott. Korver comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Calderon in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Detroit also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Bargnani. Curry comes in for Meeks. And Sessions subbed in for Jackson. On the court for the Pistons, Curry in at shooting guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Harris. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Sessions in at the 1. The Pistons shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 42 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested.
He needs to calm down.
Got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Cephalosha comes in for Jose Calderon. And it's Teagan for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Detroit, Morris is checked in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for Caldwell-Pope. Millsap a screen on Sessions. Teague dishes to Millsap. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And here's Cephalosha for 3. And Curry pulls it down. Pistons leading by 3. Kicks to Sessions. Morris with a screen on Teague. Morris passes to Curry. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers. Shooting guards with the highest percentage from three-point territory over the last month. 5th, Kyle Korver.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
Well, when they're shooting the percentages they shoot, I mean, you never want to see these guys passing up an open look from beyond the arc. I mean, they're firmly in the let-it-fly zone. All systems go with them.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Sessions against Teague. That's tipped. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And they get it. It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Paul Millsap.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Morris with a screen on Teague. Here's Curry. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions. Sessions has got 3 assists now in this one.
The Hawks call timeout.
You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games. 1st in scoring, 1st in assists, and they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Teague can't hit.
You know, they did a good job in the 1st quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the 2nd, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter-oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
Well, I tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break basket.
And on a really nice run here. And defensively, you've got to force them to operate in the half court. It allows you to put bodies on bodies.
Cephalosha. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Detroit leading by 6. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Millsap a screen. Millsap a screen on Sessions. Outside Teague. 5 to shoot. Count the bucket. Teague's got his third basket of the night. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Sessions kicks to Curry. Out to Morris. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Morris has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons. Teague against Sessions. Now here's Teague. Defense right on him. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. The strongest part of our game so far has been our transition offense. They were always slow to get back, and we made them pay for it. That's something I want to see more of. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Bazemore at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the basket by Harris.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Picked by Horford. Bazemore dishes to Horford. Korver passes to Millsap, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Korver to Bazemore. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
On the wing, Harris. Outside Curry. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Harris dishes to Drummond. Can't hit. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Korver with it. No one near him. They get the rebound. Schroeder kicks to Korver. Pass to Horford. The dish to Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Drummond. Bazemore for 3. Good. Bazemore's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Drummond working against Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 28 points for Freak.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Horford kicks to Korver. The pass to Schroeder. Pick by Horford. Off the pick. Here's Millsap. Bazemore inside the three-point line. The shot is off. Pistons leading by 9. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Drummond a screen. Off the screen. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
The Hawks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Bazemore. He has 7. Shot from the top of the key. That drops. Bazemore's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Pistons, number 1. Number 5, the Hawks.
You know, Kevin, you look at both of these teams, and passing and ball movement have really become priorities, a focal point for both of them.
Curry passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Curry's got 30 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Schroeder. The three-pointer, no good. Pistons leading by 11. And Curry has it in the corner. And another 3 for Detroit.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Horford with a screen on Curry. Millsap a screen. Schroeder kicks to Horford. And so he draws the foul on the shot and a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Al Horford playing very well. 12 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement.
Here's Jackson looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Morris. Back to Curry. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Pistons lead by 10.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Curry against Calderon. Down low. Here's Millsap. And Curry pulls it down.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Johnson, a wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight. T kicks to Calderon. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. Teague against Jackson. 4 on the clock. Cephalosha dishes to Teague. Fires from the wing. Rebounded by the Pistons. Curry's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Drummond. And it's Johnson penetrating. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Teague. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. On the floor for Detroit, Curry. He's in at the point. Caldwell Pope out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Jackson in at the 2-guard spot. And Cephalosha with the jam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Curry against Teague. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
You look at what Teague has done so far. He's got 8 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. Bargnani is checked in for Detroit. Tobias Harris comes in for Reggie Jackson. Here's Drummond. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Feeds to Millsap.
That's a wall.
Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Bargnani. Caldwell Pope kicks to Curry. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And the Hawks making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Curry dishes to Drummond. Outside Curry. Drummond passes to Curry. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Elbow shot. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Curry's got 39.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch, and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Outside Teague. He feeds it to Millsap. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 5 assists in the game. Pistons leading by 14. Curry kicks to Caldwell Pope. Picked by Bargnani. Harris outside. Outside Curry. Here's Caldwell Pope. Teague covering. Curry outside. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dishes it to Bazemore. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
They double-team Curry. Out to Harris. It's deflected. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Hardaway's checked in for Teague.
Substitution for the Hawks. Tim Hardaway Jr.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Just 5 on the clock. Right wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. Detroit, no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 11. Hardaway dishes to Schroeder. Millsap has the open look. The 3-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Caldwell Pope. Drummond with it. He's picked up by Millsap. From downtown, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Curry. Millsap a screen. Schroeder kicks to
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
Yeah, what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
They set the pick. The feed to Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Curry. Off the screen, and Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 14 points for Tobias Harris.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Millsap a screen on Curry. Picked by Horford. Passes it to Millsap. Again, Millsap missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Drummond sets the screen for Harris. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Atlanta.
Kyle Korver.
Here's Caldwell Pope. No good on the quick three.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Back to Curry. Bargnani against Millsap. Picked by Bargnani. Curry kicks to Harris. Clock at 6. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Harris. Fires, high post, the open shot, Millsap, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
A solo fast break. Here's Bazemore. Curry with some nice D.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And stolen by Horford. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Hawks passing it around. Bazemore gets the bucket. Bazemore's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Curry kicks to Caldwell Pope, and the shot is good. And the Pistons lead by 15.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleader.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Schroeder gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Curry dishes to Drummond. Back to Curry. Horford against Drummond. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
It has been an erratic performance for him. Just erratic. I mean, he's racking up the turnovers and has taken a step back for every step forward.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
And Curry, here we go. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Puts up a 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 5 assists tonight. The Hawks trail by 14. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry passes to Drummond. Millsap with the steal. Now Schroeder. The shot will not go.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Pistons.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Curry. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
With the teardrop, and it's blocked by Curry. There's a good screen. The dish to Baines. And here's Meeks. It's deflected. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here.
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded Warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.